Circle of life concept there. I mean, if you go back and follow the sort of the pendulum swinging here, there was a time back in I guess the 70s where we're going to use time sharing and move everything out. Then we pulled everything back. Then we went to user computing. Now we're coming back to cloud. It's an interesting circle of life, as the way you put it. Let me do some quick summaries here. As you were talking, I jotted down some points, and what I heard on progress is there's a definitely higher percentage of things going to cloud. Cloud is here to stay. More and more is moving that direction. I also heard standardization and simplification as being two major areas that we're making progress in and will make things easier in the future. When we talked about benefits, we obviously have the efficiency, effectiveness, and the ultimate thing is, of course, reducing cost. But I also heard a lot about agility and the ability to move quicker, get things out faster, improve security that comes by the fact that you take that holistic approach. And we heard about identity management being a key piece. If you can get things to the cloud and you can get the identity management nailed, then a lot of other things can grow from that baseline. Challenges, scaling, obviously the amount of data, big data, scaling that data, storing that data, analyzing that data, consolidating applications. The sheer volume of applications that need to be consolidated will be challenges. And we want to virtualize and modernize before we move to cloud. We don't want to move old stuff into a new environment. Acquisition and budgeting, I heard, of being two challenges, because it changes the game a little bit as to how we do that. And Pat brought up a number of times people processes. There are people processes that need to be looked at in that human aspect of it. Future, we see some clearly. The goal is the lower cost of ownership is a goal for the future. And I think that as we get to the standardization and we get to these platforms, and we talked about the things that will enable you all to do in the future, I have a feeling that we haven't even dreamed of what we're going to be able to do in the future once we get to these environments. I think it's going to be an entirely new world. I guess I see it as, we're moving to where, IT will be viewed like a utility is viewed today, and that people, as Frank put out, will focus solely on mission, and the IT will be there to support it, and it just be a given, which creates a challenge for all the CIOs and CTOs around town.